And now, your reigning, defending, greatest wrestling podcast of all time. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Featuring A-Dub.
On site, and it's on site.
B.A.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
And E-Ray.
No wrestling moves. Just hands. Just hands.
Powered by the Embrace the Turn Up Network. In partnership with the Inaudible Ruckus Podcast.
Welcome to the madness here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the older ages, I am allowing you back into the table. The grown conversation is over, or at least it's curtailed for you to be able to absorb. It is I, E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of Evil, the man of 7/8 teeth, OJ, the Usman, E-Ray himself. I am here, your leader, as they ask you to take them to. It would be me. And I'm here with my guys, my triumvirate, the Council of Coolness, the guys that help this pod go. Again, the one, I don't know why he would even want to be in this group, but the gentleman, also, if he's not associated with CVS, he's very much associated with Overseas Graps. It is the guy that lives in aisle 9 with all of the antacids. You know who I'm talking about.
It's hold on. It's the Dub Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy A-Dub, the pod god, the pod tribal chief, if you will. This week I am the 4th member of Gallus. Gallus boys on top, arms folded. You know the vibes by now. What's up, fellas?
Yeah, what's going on, brother? At least I can understand you.
What? You couldn't understand the Gallus boys? We're back.
A lot of Hossen, Flossens, Klausen, Hossens.
You couldn't understand me because I answered to the final boss.
Yeah, I was like, I can't hear none of that. But someone we can actually understand. The man with the plan and the producer hat in his hand. You know who I'm talking about. Producer Sean, what's going on, bro? Chacho.
Another week of Graps once again. No glorious aisle 9 intros like Dub here today. Sorry, but you get the dry ass wise man Graps intro.
Okay. Well, next time we'll work on you holding the title. Y'all hold one of the titles for us.
Can I hold it like
yes.
Cody?
Oh yes, my producer chief.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
You gotta just make all the facials.
We're doing that at Halloween next year.
No. Next time around, you gotta do the Tamatanga sounds. Yeah.
Like the Tasmanian devil. Like, all right.
We've got some crazy stuff happen in wrestling this year, but that was the craziest shit I've seen on free television all year.
What, a man just having a spastic attack?
Yeah.
Just random?
I had to check my TV because I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, you gotta put the captions on? It literally said everything. It's like, my good sir, I am very jacked up for this match coming up. I cannot wait to destroy my opponent.
Oh, he was speaking
like,
solo, my bad.
So you got a button on your TV to translate Tasmanian devil?
Yes.
Damn. You got a smart TV.
Dub.
Genius
I say this kindly. You've been to my humble abode.
I have.
Step your game up. You're broke. You're broke.
Shit, that's why I'm trying to get a second job. You're right.
Oh yeah. Aren't we all? Joking. All jokes aside, the richest man of this pod is not here this week. So we all broke. It's okay. Because what we do in the meantime is we're going to talk these graps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most organically absurd wrestling podcast you will ever hear. Let me book the territory. So, where do you want to start? Gentlemen, there's so many things to talk about, and Isla Dawn is not going to be one of them. Sorry, Dub.
Oh. All
All
right, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to go ahead and head out.
I'm going to head out now. Well, he was too ready for that.
You're ready for...
No.
You want to talk about Logan Paul doing the most heel thing of the year and robbing me of my dream of Cody Two Belts?
We can, because I have to be honest with you guys. Maybe the most heel thing ever happened to me, and it has nothing to do with Logan Paul, unless he somehow
He's not defending his title against you either.
No,
because I would pick you every day of the week, my guy.
No, I wouldn't, because I'm not there yet. I think he got me.
I think he hit you with the brass knucks, and you still might get the victory. I don't know, man. I'm putting you over.
Man, all right.
He could go. Yeah, he could go.
Listen. Look at my guys putting me over. How about that? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Give me like 6 more months. I might have a shot, but it'll be better than never mind. Will not disrespect that man on TV to this day. At least not yet. We'll probably talk about it later. But we will. Let me let you know really quickly here. YouTube, and maybe this does have something to do with Logan Paul. He has ties to everything else. I didn't see a Prime commercial, but I tried to log in to watch YouTube TV, which I've had. It's been my thing that I've been associated with. Tried to watch SmackDown. The episode wasn't there. I record it every week. They showed me last week's episode. I was like, what the fuck is this? Where is this episode 20? It's like, this is episode 20. I was like, no, it's not. This is the episode from last week. And they just had Logan Paul come out, and I was like, I literally just seen this already. Because they're just announcing who Cody's opponent was going to be. This wasn't the signing. So I was like, the fuck is happening? So I got to see nothing. So I didn't see no SmackDown. Please, guys, help me out. Inform me of the goings on in the SmackDown universe. Hey.
Yeah. I got you.
Thank you, player.
Solo still dressing like the weekday, so there's that. Hair slicked back now, so
He cut
minus the bandage.
Yeah, he cut the mohawk. He cut the mohawk.
Cut the mohawk down, slicked it back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Wave grease. You know, he's probably had the same can his entire life. Outside of that, and Tama doing some really weird shit. We got a contract signing because you know those always go well in WWE. Surprisingly, no violence. You know,
Tricked you.
yeah. But they came out. You know, Logan had an entourage with him. I'm sure the youth will tell me there's some other famous YouTubers and a lawyer.
Right. Who was it this time? Because I need to know. I'm still baffled that Dub didn't know who I Show Speed was. He said, what's my guy's name? The other one that we talked about. No.
Kai Cenat.
Yes, there we go. Kai Cenat. He said, "Oh yeah, wasn't he on TV?"
Wait. Kai Cenat and KSI aren't the same person?
KSI not? No, they're not the same person. Dub is so disconnected with the youth. Shame on you. He's still trapped in 2005 with his wooden jewelry. Forgive that
sir.
Man. It's okay.
Oh man, shout out to Eddie Kingston.
It's okay. Eddie Kingston is also stuck in 2005, but we forgive him. It was a great year. I graduated that year, I believe. So we said.
Jesus.
Sure.
Yep, and my white tee came out, and then my black tee came out, and we
The
got
wise
real
man was like,
thuggish.
I was born in that year.
Nah, I was just like, shit. I graduated 10 years later. Fuck. All right.
Hey, what is a class of 2050? All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyways, contract
Smack
signing.
it down.
So they come out, they have everything set up. You know, Nick does his thing. You know, very proper, very British. Talks about the contract and everything, and then
You mean stand-up comedian Nick Aldis?
yes, that guy.
Did he do? I was about to say, did he do like a 5-minute set to warm the crowd up?
Yeah,
before
he
they came
did
out?
a what's the
Pretty
deal
much.
with contract signings. He did all that. Yeah,
Pretty much.
It was great. It was great.
You ever seen how black people sign a contract and how white people sign a contract? It's totally different. Hey, look at me. I'm going to go sign a contract. I got good credit. Yeah.
And then, of course,
Black
he
man.
let us know that we got both a white and a black person here to sign this contract. As we have civil rights icon Cody Luther the King versus a white man with 2 first names. So that means you can't trust him at all, even though you can't trust any white people, but that's a whole other thing. So they give the contract to Logan. And Logan says, you see this contract? And then just rips it up. And Cody's like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you doing heel things? What's going on? And he's like, and then he said the most heel thing I've heard all year, even in the year of Kendrick Lamar and Drew McIntyre.
The year of the hater.
He said,
2024.
You haven't done anything to earn a shot at the U.S. title. I was like, nigga.
You're not a 2-time fucking Royal Rumble winner. You didn't just defeat the longest reigning champion in modern day wrestling history.
I was like, nigga. And then Nick Aldis comes in. Hold on. Logan. That's how we agreed to. And then, cuts another 5-minute segment before the headliner comes on, of course, Cody. And then Cody's like, Nick, it's fine. I don't care. You can leave. And then, as a good opening act does, Steve Harvey Aldis leaves the ring. And Cody cuts what's a pretty good promo for a champion who got, blindsided in this contract signing, but doesn't address the elephant in the room of, what the fuck you mean I ain't doing nothing to earn a shot at that title, nigga? You see this one? You see all the diamonds in this shit? You see how many Samoans I had to go through to win this title? What have you done besides slap Ricochet around a few times?
You should have said, I am Homelander. I am America.
Give it to me. We're gonna get Homelander Cody at some point. I can't wait.
Glorious.
It's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, he's not
gonna cut that promo about why you need me. Like, he's gonna cut the promos about why the builds and the buildings have been sold out because of me. You need me. I made wrestling. It's gonna be
glorious.
It's gonna be.
And
so
they're gonna sit at his table, crack open his bottle of Wheatley vodka, take a shot, and say, "This is the thanks I get. I don't need this shit anymore." And then he just walks out. The crowd's like, "What?
Yeah.
Boo!" Oh, it's gonna be so good. Anyway.
Speaking of thanks I get and starting this gangster shit, Wise Man, what did you think of Cody's promo, the Logan swerve, and him robbing me of Cody 2 belts?
The only reason I wanted Cody 2 belts is to properly get that belt up off of Logan, because with the endorsement deal that he's got with the dub, I doubt they're going to do him dirty dropping that belt. So this would have probably been the best case scenario for him to get the belt off of him.
I just wanted a proper whoa with Cody holding both belts. That's all I wanted.
You just wanted Dipset Anthem.
Yeah, that's really all you want is the Dipset belt on Cody. That's all you want. And then to ask me to remix some fucking Dipset song behind his entrance. That's literally all you wanted, all right?
No, I wouldn't even do that to you, Wise Man. I would just make a deep fake of Cody Rhodes in the Dipset Anthem video.
There you go.
As every single member of Dipset.
As everyone.
As every single member. Okay.
He's Cam, Jim, Jewels, LRL.
Cam Rhodes. Jim Rhodes. Hell Rhodes.
He's even named as Dame Rhodes.
Jewel Rhodes.
40 Rhodes.
Tell him that I sent her. Oh,
Open your eyes. Yes. There's only Cody Rhodes in this room.
This is the life I chose. The life of... Oh, man. Y'all had to be there. Diplomatic Cody. Diplomatic Cody, too. It's fucking crazy.
That sounds like a fire album.
Yeah. I'm not... I guess there's some sadness in me, but not really. It's like, fine. I kind of called it. I knew it because I think they're really holding out until SummerSlam. That's his crowning moment to look up at the lights, and it's gonna get. It has to be against probably, I've heard this, and again, I think people are listening to us. Somebody wrote into another podcast and mentioned not Uncle Allen, not Alan Joseph. They said Larry Allen Knight, and I was like,
yep.
Funny you should say so, because even though you didn't watch SmackDown, let me tell you this.
Interesting.
Before that little tit for tat of a contract signing, Logan walks out of Nick Aldis's office and bumps into one Larry Anthem Nightfall, if you will. And they just have a nice little stare down before Steve Harvey pops in and says, all right, calm down, Bullethead, calm down, Romeo. And then invites LA Knight in his office, and you're like, they're doing a thing. And then wait, the week before that, if you guys remember, LA Knight and Carmelo kind of had a back and forth. I'm starting to see the seeds of a triple threat for that U.S. title in Cleveland. Him, Logan Paul,
Clam Slam. Yeah.
Clam Slam, First 48, BFT. A lot of crazy names for moves in this one.
Right. And it can't be Larry Allen. It has to be Lawrence Anthony Knight. It just feels right. You know? Lawrence Anthony.
Lawrence Anthony Knight.
That is definitely a black man. That is an R&B singer from the 80s.
If his name was Anthony. Lawrence Anthony Knight for sure has to take that U.S. title belt off of Logan Paul. Impossibly a triple threat or not. That would be a great way to protect them both and have an outstanding match. Two fantastic workers and somebody in Logan Paul that is great athletically, that's still learning how to like actually work a full match by himself, which
honestly,
I
don't even think you need to protect anybody in that match. I think LA Knight pins Logan Paul to win that title. No. Your feud going forward is Melo saying, you didn't beat me.
Sure, but that's not what I mean by protect. I mean literally from he hasn't had that many matches. He need just in case, because again we were wondering like, wait, it was him versus KO and RKO and all these other people. It's like you need two great workers and then him in there because he's fantastic and he can get somebody who calls a match in the ring general. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that, and I'm sure he has no problem with doing the job. But the thing for sure needs to be, all right, whether because him and LA Knight could work a match, but I think him, LA Knight, and Carmelo, I think that would go hard. I think that's a really good match because magic could happen.
That would just be amazing.
I love how we just booking the shit out of SummerSlam because we're gonna be there.
We did the same thing last year.
Is the cat out of the bag? Ladies and gentlemen, let me book the territory. It's gonna be in attendance. It's SummerSlam.
All over the land. We'll be at the Circle 6 show that weekend. We'll be all over the land. Content on content on content on content.
Hey, Cleveland. I got a question for you.
You're ready for me?
That's all you need to know.
But in other news from SmackDown, we had King of the Ring semifinals. We had Tama Tonga versus Randall Keith Orton, the 19th.
Sir Randall Keith.
In a first time ever match, because obviously Tama's been over in Japan for 2 decades. Really good match. And yeah, Randy's going to the finals. Randy's going to the finals. So yeah.
Was it a surprise? Anybody surprised about that?
No.
Not really. I was all 50-50 either way. I thought if Tama went, then Jay was gonna go. Just to, start Bloodline inning 4, since I don't know what inning we're in anymore. If we're in like game 5 or
no one knows.
Are we on the third set?
Stupid.
Are we on?
Can we just say that?
The off season, but all right, whatever.
That's what I always think.
It's
and then
the
baseball continues again. Baseball never stops. It's like, oh, here's the World Series. Oh, here's opening day. Oh, nigga, that was just yesterday. Can y'all just stop baseball? No. It's 462,000 games.
That's why they call it the pastime. You just pass time.
Yeah. Like,
all the time.
Games,
all the time.
And they just trade people, just be going left and right. It's like, wait, he's a Pirate. Oh, he's a Dodger.
All the time. Yeah. It's going all the time. That's why it's
I'm
perfect
out.
for wrestling. Because, you know, baseball players are like, man, we work so many days in a year. Wrestlers are like, ha, yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay, buddy. What do you work, 200? Try 350.
Right.
Or if you're Hogan, try 405. Because, you know, you go to Japan, brother.
Forgot. He's big in Japan.
Time works different.
Very.
Well, again, we got Randall Keith and Mello. How was that match? I'm very curious because I was like, damn, that's big time. I want to know how their styles matched up and how did our boy Carmelo, big time draft pick, do against a legend or a legend killer?
Yeah,
he held his own. In my humble opinion, that was a great showing. Orton was displaying classic selling the leg the whole match and giving Carmelo a way to show that heelness and be an asshole.
Nice.
It ended with the obligatory, what was it, a springboard and into an RKO?
Yeah,
so
and my apologies earlier. I misspoke. Mello took on Randy. Tama took on LA Knight, and Tama won. Thus, setting up Randy and Tama for Friday, which, let's be real, Randy's probably winning.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait a second. Things are not.
I jumped the gun a little bit. It's okay.
You're good. Don't worry. It's all
But
good. We knew
typical
what you
Dub.
were talking about, though. Don't worry.
You know.
Hair triggered Dub.
This never happens. Never happens.
Yeah. This never happens to me.
Never happens.
Yeah. Never happens to me. I don't
Never
know.
happens.
She got to put her hand on your shoulder, like it's
Put
okay.
it somewhere else, brother. Try this again. Dust yourself off and try again. Word to Aaliyah, brother.
Yeah. Again. Shout out to American Pie. All right,
That was south of the
moving
border, but all right.
moving forward, we have everything from this women's. I wasn't able to catch that, but I did see that. If correct me if I'm wrong, it was Nia Jax versus who?
Jade.
Jade.
Was
Jade.
Nia Jax versus Jade and Tiffany versus Bianca.
Yeah.
Okay, first let's start with Nia Jax versus Jade. I'm very curious because I did not see this. So recap: the biggest indictment of Jade has been her inability to sell. How did she do in this match against somebody who you can believe that can beat her ass finally?
She's getting better. She's
Okay.
getting better.
She's getting better, but they kept it shorter and they protected her quite a bit with the finish.
Okay, give me a little.
She
give me a
didn't
little
have
taste.
to. She didn't have to sell that much in the finish because it was just a disqualification. She just had to act mad. But they didn't really give her too many spots to where she had to hardcore sell for Nia. So they hit it very well, but where she did have to, it was good.
Okay.
So either disqualification came in. Jay's daughter was at ringside, and they took some stuff outside of the ring, and Jade ended up in front of her daughter, like, I'm okay. And then Nia came, hit her, and it's like, your mom sucks. And then Jay's daughter's like, no, she doesn't. You suck. And it was hilarious. And,
My hole.
and Jay got pissed and went at Nia with the chair, hit her with the chair, called for the disqualification, and Jay's like, but why? She talked shit to my daughter. That makes the chair legal. And ref's like, no, Jay, that's not how this works.
I put in the code. Chairs illegal. Didn't you see me click that button before the match started?
Up,
That's
up,
how it
down,
works,
down,
right?
left, right, A, B. No.
Didn't Nia try to swing on her first with the chair?
I know Nia introduced the chair at some point. I think.
Yeah, so Nia went over to the ring keeper's area, tried to swing her on her with the chair, and Jade caught that bitch, say yoink, and fucking yeeted her over there.
I was about to say, did she say yeet?
Yeet. I mean, I heard the crowd say it. Somebody said it. And then in the next match, Bianca and Tiffy time. Wisebet, who won that? Was it Bianca?
That was Bianca because it probably got changed because Tiffany Stratton fucked up.
Oh,
Nah,
but I don't think so.
I don't think so. They say there's no heat on Tiffany.
That's what they say. But
That's what they say. Yes, but someone did find renders of Tiffany Stratton in gear, fully fledged covered gear, like you wear in Saudi Arabia. That
Well,
is
she's
no longer being used.
SmackDown's in Saudi too, so she's still there.
It was a Queen of the Ring graphic. Yeah, so that's all I was like. It might have got changed, might not, because they pulled the match from TV and then put it back on the same day. So I don't know, man. Hopefully that's how it was supposed to go. But yes, Bianca did win that match.
So you're saying maybe it's not Tiffany time?
Not until Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
not until Money in the Bank.
Hey, that plays better for us anyway. We've talked about this ad nauseum. That's the way to go. Give her the Barbie briefcase. That's the money. And in the meantime, Miss Stratton, please be very careful of your words. Do not talk about black people or black women in any type of light that can be disparaging. It's not a good time for that. This isn't 2 years ago? Because apparently you could do that like 2 years ago. It was terrible. But this is something that we've all known for years now. Thank you.
So they said that she didn't actually say that. Someone like edited a video for her to say it.
No,
and
that's
like she
just the audio.
reposted the video. Yeah. She reposted the video, not listening to the audio. Guilty of that myself. I do that quite a bit.
Supposedly. Oh, there you Dub.
Supposedly.
Yeah, Dub is doing a lot of mental gymnastics to cape for this white woman.
No, I'm not caping for her. I'm not caping for her. I'm just letting you know why there might not be heat on her based on things that I've read.
All right, Superman.
Look, if I'm famous and on TV and my image matters greatly, I am triple checking everything that I post anywhere, no matter what it is.
I'm not posting shit. My team is posting.
I triple check things that I post right now. Y'all
exactly.
Y'all hear me in the group chat. Hey, change that. Put this there. Do this. Do that. That's what it's about. Your career's on the line. You can't have nothing be like, oh yeah, I'm about to beat you, nigga. What?
She fucked up.
What? You can't do that. That's not a part of the nigga.
No, yeah, she
where'd that
fucked up
come
100%.
from? You didn't listen. I'm sorry. That's crazy. But again, neither here nor there. Again, no huge heat on her for that. Yeah, I don't want to see anybody get fired or anything. I don't think she's a blatant racist or anything like that. But again, we get it. Shit happens. But I think honestly, I think the right person won. Bianca should have won. So yeah. It's like that crown is too iced out. That's what I've been looking at. I've been looking at how dope those crowns are. Those aren't the typical crowns. They ain't like the toy crowns no more. That's like, excuse me, some mad jewelry. That shit bling blow. You like my style?
A-Rod money crown.
Yeah, I think Bianca has to have that, right? Like, right?
I mean, no.
Who gonna stop her? Like Kanye and Jay-Z said.
I'd still give it to Nia.
I mean, that's a good gimmick. It's a great gimmick for Nia, especially since she ain't get the title run that she should have had. You're right. I'll retract that. But Nia or Bianca, I'm not mad at either. And is that the finals or?
Yeah, Nia and Bianca on SmackDown on Friday, and then Lyra. Oh yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah.
Well, I guess we're here now.
We're here.
Lyra, who beat Io Sky. Shocker.
20-minute banger, which was wild.
Yeah, that match got a lot more time than I thought they would give that match. Whoa.
Yes, shocker. Yes, absolutely. Shocker.
What was that look, Mr. E-Ray?
Nothing. Won't get me. See? Double check, triple check. Won't get me.
So
pose feathers.
I kind of think they're pushing Lyra to that. I really do.
You think?
I would rather see Nia or Bianca take the crown, but just the way like they're involving Lyra in like with Becky and Liv in that title picture and like giving her victories. She just beat the woman who walked into WrestleMania with the world title. Like, I think they might put this on Lyra. I really do. That being said, I think they're going to put her over Nia.
I think she gets there with Nia.
Yes.
But I don't think she gets out of there walking with Nia. Nia finna drop the load on her and she going to have to get
Hey, you.
Oh. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, she'll get there with Nia. She ain't but yeah, she
Drop
ain't
the
coming
what?
out of there, bro.
She dropping the what?
Let's do it.
She about to. She about to.
She about to. Yeah, I could see Lyra making it. I like what they're doing. But coincidentally, I love Liv smacking the shit out of her. That was great.
That shit was
That
so
shit was
funny.
so devious. Just like, you know what? Bitch, shut up.
Yeah, you
Great
said
job.
you said Becky up to hit me. Oh, speak of the devil, huh? Me.
Pop.
I'm like,
Right, mink, mink.
damn, Lyra. That's the oldest
See?
trick in the book. What are we doing?
She might as
You know
well
what?
say,
That's
hey, you
baby
got
face.
something on your shirt.
Sure you can.
Right. Good Lord.
See, she's entertaining when she doesn't have a belt. All the other times when she doesn't have a
Yeah.
belt, she's great.
Heel.
I love it.
Heel. Just doing heel shit. It's so much better. Most people are better heels. Because, like, when you got to be a baby face and you got to cry about shit, and you're like, oh, this is boring. When she can just be unleashed and unhinged, it's the best. It's great. Hey, you got something on your shirt. Pow, 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 pow. Like,
Hands,
well, damn.
hands.
Right.
What do I have in my
Stop
shirt?
it.
Hand, bitch.
Punch the feathers off that.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, man. Great times.
Love it. Love it.
So
Speaking
I
of
think
heels,
yeah, so that's our Queen of the Ring. Kind of go back to the King of the Ring matches here. We had 2, right?
yes.
On SmackDown, yeah.
Tama
Oh,
Tonga
no.
versus LA
No.
Knight was
Raw.
second. Oh, Raw?
Because we already start talking about.
No, Raw. They had the one. They wrapped it up because King
Yeah.
of the Ring is Saturday, so they had to wrap up. The qualifiers on Raw.
Yeah. So
The Raw King of the Ring guy. I mean, come on. We knew Gunther was. Come on.
Gunta, yeah.
He's coming for Emperor of the. I don't know what they got in Austria. Czar.
as Arnold.
We still
what
call
did
it a king.
Wow.
Hey,
King of Austria and the ring.
they call you the governor.
Wow.
You walk around with the governor.
Wow.
Every time they give me a log. Like, hey, what is this? It's a log. I train with the log. Okay, I guess. The logs, they train.
With the win the crown and like the
Tough be
stogie.
the king. Wow.
Right.
I beat the Irishman. Wow. I beat the Uso. Wow. Wow.
Jay, you son of a bitch. Chill
Dad, I will
out.
kill the
And he killed
Viper.
him.
Wow.
So
With my
that's what it's
patented
looking
beat your
like.
ass 98. Wow.
We're gonna ban Dub from any more impressions ever again, unless it's Gallus, because that could be Gallus as well. It's good Gallus. But
Gallus
Yeah,
is
let's
back.
do it, yeah.
same person. All his boys are the same. We have the Austrian Emperor versus OJ the Usman. Valiant fight. He put up what an effort. Great moves. I enjoyed it. Again, the way the crowd reacted, man.
Money.
Charlotte was fucking rocking. Just, I was like, oh, they coming unhinged. I was like, oh shit, I feel it. I'm scared. it's like a 3.5. we rocking in this bit. I really enjoyed that from start to finish. The match was going. Of course, Gunther pulled out the beat your ass 97, and in the end, he took the victory. But it was very good match. So again,
Shout out to Jey Uso. He did a lot of selling in that match. When Gunther started rolling with his offense, he was like, "Oh, this runaway train's is done."
I mean, shout out to Jey
after
Uso
chop,
because
after chop, after power bomb, after chop, after drop kick, after splash, after power bomb, after arm bar, and then
After chop
after chop, and then another chop,
armbar.
and
into the
suplex,
I must end you 91. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a lot.
and then he just put him to sleep. He said, "Shh, got to sleep." Ow, ow.
Gallus, John Gallus.
You want to be a Gallus boy, you got to be on top.
And OJ the Usman's like, I don't want the last thing I hear to be let me go.
That was the last thing he heard was shh. Yeah, he just woke up. What the fuck was that? Okay. But congratulations to Gunther. He is going to probably be our king of the ring. Has Randy Orton ever won it?
No.
No.
Good.
Not that I remember.
That's why I think it's going to be a good swerve when he doesn't win it. Because it's going to be like, they're going to make him feel all the pomp and circumstances. He's going to act like he really cares about the one thing that I haven't won in this company. And he's going to say all that shit, but he's not winning. It's
Maybe
going
to start punting people in the head again and getting bodies and turn heel. Do something.
And I think you got to have Ludwig Kaiser just holding a red pillow with the crown, and like Gunther never wears it. He just has it with him when he comes up.
Ludwig is definitely catching an RKO.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Referee knockdown. Ludwig catches an RKO, and as Randy's like, "Yeah, motherfucker!" And then here comes Gunther with the beat your ass 95.
It was written. It's almost like it's gonna happen.
I'm with it.
I mean, what else can we say? But heels are winning. Heels are all over the place here. Speaking of, my favorite heel, because it just means more.
By any means necessary. I want you to say it. Say it.
Say it. Say it. Say it. There's nothing better than watching Chad Gable cut down his own members, just like constantly berating them and just making them feel like shit. That's a hard task too, because Maxine Dupree was looking fantastic. And he just like, I don't care about your fucking drippy shirt. You're a disappointment. You should be in Queen of the Ring right now, but you suck. And she just got to sit there and take it. Like,
Taylor Not So Swift. I lost it. I missed 5 minutes of Raw laughing at that. I was like, that's one of the coldest parts of the year.
Just fucking mean.
Love Gable.
That. then he just shit on Tozawa. It's like,
Tozawa, I swear to God, you do that motherfucking dance. I was like, is this Chad Gable or Joe Jackson? What is going on right now? Good Lord.
You know what I mean? I thought it was like Turner. You better dance. I told you to dance.
Ike Turner and Joe Jackson do the fusion dance and they become Chad Gable.
Why do they get shorter and more muscular and
white?
And white.
Oh, they must be outside in the cold. They unactivated their mutant melanin.
They unactivated their melanin. Too much melanin cancels each other out.
We discovered it. You didn't know? That's exactly what happens. It's just like 2 negatives equal a positive. 2 niggas equal what?
What the fuck?
Wait, is this why there's albino children in Africa?
Oh, Jesus.
No.
See?
We
figured it out. Telling you, science. It's science, ladies and gentlemen. You don't believe me?
Watch Raw.
You'll
see him.
Right.
Watch Raw. Fusion dance.
Have you ever seen Joe Jackson, Ike Turner, and Chad Gable in the same place? Coincidence? I think not. Just saying. Food for thought. Conspiracy. We need that music playing in the background of this. Like they always had that conspiracy music going. We need that through this. Like,
what if I told you?
X-Files music. I got you.
What if I told you melanin can be reversed? Like 552 billion subscribers immediately. white nationalists with tiki torches. Tell us how to get rid of them. Tell us.
Tell me, I'm in love with this black woman, but I don't want her to be black anymore.
I'm Metal Jason Whitlock.
Shout out to Sebastian.
Whitlock is crazy.
X-Men 97 is great.
Oh, man.
Speaking of mutants, Chad was backstage chatting up with the Diamond Mine again. You know, Diamond Mine are clearly baby faces right now, but they don't mind how Chad Gable's just ripping apart his friends.
I'm waiting.
Is it time?
I'm waiting.
Is it time?
I need it.
So when Sammy retains at Saudi Blood Money 45, does he blame it on, you know, the Academy and say I'm dumping this dead weight?
Yep.
Because I got some diamonds behind
the
me.
following Monday, the Creeds are going to come clear fucking house.
And then we get another bad Def Rebel Creed theme.
I feel like they're gonna give them something better. I hope. I know. Come on, guys. We gotta hold out hope. Can't just shit on them.
They ain't showing us nothing
Okay,
else.
Do we?
These
You're
niggas done served
When
us
somebody
shit.
shows
Have you heard the new Creed Brothers
Bro,
theme?
they served us shit on a silver
It's like
platter.
Creed.
Exactly.
Brothers. Creed Brothers. I was like, what is this shit? This is.
If I were them, I would be
garbage.
begging to turn heel right now just to get new music. Not in hopes that it would be better, just that wouldn't be that shit.
I take
Because
noises.
it's probably just gonna be generic Rockstar number
noises.
7 when it get Ka-chong.
I would just turn on 2K24 and just pick something out of there.
Oh, you mean generic Wrestler 5?
Yeah, give me Call 7.
Oh, who had the most generic? Side note, all right, we deviating, but it's okay. Who had the most generic wrestling music that you can think of, top of your head, right now? Give it to me. I got one off the top of my head. Hilarious
The
to me.
most
Always
generic
makes me
music.
Before he left the WWE, when they turned him heel, his second music, Big Cass.
Ugh.
That shit was
Ugh.
like, I gotta find this shit. It was so ass.
I know of ass
about to
wrestlers'
look for it.
music. I don't know of generic, but I know some of the worst.
I mean, we've been getting bombarded with a lot of the most generic, like right now. You're like, wait, what is that?
Ugh.
That's ass. Give me 2
God
seconds.
rest his soul.
I gotta look for
Luke
this.
Harper's music after he left the Wyatt family.
Yeah,
Pretty
that was
fucking
bad.
generic.
Yeah, that was bad. What is that when he was carrying
Um,
around fucking no, that was Rowan. Damn, I can't remember what his was. Fuck. Who
For the level of superstar he was, Dean Ambrose's solo music was caw as fuck.
Yes, but it wasn't bad. It was
Hey, no, it wasn't bad, but for the level of superstar
Generic.
he was, nothing memorable about
it
that
was
at
a
all.
very high level, high produced generic music. Yeah, I could give you that. I can definitely give you that. Can we
It sounded like somebody said, "Hey, go make me a worse version of Chris Benoit's music."
Y'all want to hear this? This is the Big Cass music. You ready?
Whitney found it.
You. Oh, wait.
Yo.
What is that?
With the response for
I don't know.
Cass. You can't be surprised, but you can't blame Big Cass.
You can absolutely bring Big Cass.
that is nasty. Yeah. That
This is still around the time when they were running Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. And I don't even think that's the one. I think that one was the better one. Let me see
I
if I
think
can
like
find the other
Madcap
one.
Moss had some nasty ass music. That was pretty terrible.
Madcap Moss. He had worse music when he was Riddick. When he was
Riddick,
Moss
that's
in
what I'm
NXT.
talking. Yeah, when he was just Riddick Moss, he had the worst fucking music.
I found it. This is the one.
Of course you did.
This one's ass.
Oh. Yep.
That sounds. That just makes me feel like indie wrestling. That's all I think about when I hear that.
Guitars. Rip. I'm big. I'm Cass. I'm big in the Cass. Look, just random.
You can give that to any tall guy you don't have a gimmick to.
You can put that on any person that's coming in the job. Just give it to
You could have gave that to Dijak when he first showed up. You could have gave that to Braun before he was really leaning into the country shit.
Give that to no longer with the company, Von Wagner. It's the same. It's the same shit.
It's like low effort Braun Breaker music.
Speaking of Braun, he killed a guy.
Braun Breaker committed murder. That was the worst I've seen a jobber get jobbed out in jobberdom. That was bad.
He killed a guy.
Oh, that wasn't the guy I was talking about he killed, but you're right. Tell me more.
Oh, you didn't see this on Raw?
No, I seen it. I seen it. But I'm just
I was gonna say, I was like, oh man, I can't wait for this breakdown.
All
right, let me do it. I got you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen Raw, I don't know what you're doing, but it's okay. Recapping here, Braun came out. He talked a little bit to Adam Pearce and was like, you know what? This some low key bullshit. I'm not in any of this stuff. Whatever. I got a match. He came out, and his new thing is just yelling at the camera, and the camera just does a close up, and he's just like, ah! And it's like, shakes up. Really intense. It's hilarious. He's trying to put his vote in for being intensity, but there is only one man that is intensity, so he should probably watch out for that. Who coincidentally took the belt.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. Neither here nor there. Braun Breaker has a gentleman that from Level Up, mind you. They made sure to say that.
Kale Dixon.
Kale Dixon looks like a Abercrombie model. Some shit they said.
I thought they pulled him off the street. I didn't even know he was an actual WWE
talent.
No,
it said from Level Up. And I was like, okay.
He's employed.
Cool. Local talent.
Employed.
Yeah.
Well, he was till he can no longer feel his legs no more.
They had to find somebody that they knew had insurance, so they got somebody that they've been employing for a while. Like, you got your insurance updated, right? You got your card on you?
Yeah.
Why?
So
you're gonna need it.
The match goes ding, ding, ding. Braun looks at him, looks at the crowd, smacks his head a couple of like, oh fuck. He started talking to himself like, these niggas playing with me. Oh fuck is going on? And the dude was like, are we about to have a... Then Braun looks at him and charges him with maximum fury.
Full speed spear.
It just tears half his body in half. Just, God. And then I think he threw him out the ring and did it again.
He threw him out the ring on the left side, exited the right side, and ran all the way around and hit him with another spear.
Picked him up off his feet, turned him sideways, almost like broke his fucking spinal column on the side of the ring. And he was just like, all right, well, this match is over. Then he went back and told Adam Pearce,
pin.
Like, I think you fucked with me.
Pin.
There's more. No, the referee helps Kale Dixon up, and then Braun runs the ropes 3 times to build up velocity,
pure speed,
and spears the fuck out of him again. There's an overhead camera shot of this, and the camera can't even keep up with how fast Braun Breaker is moving. He looks like a Dragon Ball Z character running the ropes. Like just
3 lines. What's happening?
I'm watching this overhead shot, and you're like, why can't these 4K cameras keep up with him? He's moving that fast. And then he spears him again. And then when we're not done. Nope. He drags him out of the ring, nestles his neck in the crevice of the stairs, grabs a chair, and then proceeds to commit the actual murder of slamming this man's head into the crevice of the stairs.
Oh, okay, I do remember that.
And then Adam Pearce comes out like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right. Why was I not in King of the Ring?
He's like, with full DMX voice in my head, I don't go to Level Up niggas. And then he walked away.
And then rushes the ambulance as he's getting taken out. And basically tells
He speared the ambulance.
he
too?
should have speared the ambulance. Tells Adam Pearce, "This is your fault. You didn't put me in King of the Ring."
It's too much
Yeah.
pressure. I could not be a general manager of nothing. I'm like, all right, man, y'all do
Yeah,
it
Braun
too much.
Breaker and his
So you're just like,
his
"This is your
Dominican
fault."
tan are out of control. That
Yes.
is insane.
He is literally trying to activate his melanin gene.
And
He must have
then,
been in 2 cold plunges.
and then
He is jacked.
after that, we cut to a backstage interview with the man whose real intensity, of course, we're talking about the Mad Dragon Dracula himself, Ilya Dragunov. And he's talking blah, 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 blah. And then Ricochet comes up to remind him, hey, man, we still got to run that back. I got this speed title. And the next thing you know,
Did someone say speed? Like Dragon Ball Z. And then they slow down the camera. You
You
just
just
see
see Braun Breaker going like this right at
and the next thing you know, because Ricochet really thinks he is a superhero, pushes Ilya out of the way and gets speared by Braun Breaker. And it looks like he got hit with Vegeta's final flash. And you're like, oh, Ricochet's dead.
And that nigga Ilya just looking to the side like, damn.
And Ilya's looking at Ricochet like,
Just tweaking out next to Adam Pearce for no reason.
you're like, what? You're like, Ilya, if he wanted to spear you, he would have speared you. Ricochet not that fast. Braun Breaker is.
I mean, he is the speed champion. That
Okay.
that is
He
literally
is
an
speed.
oxymoron. He is that fast. He is speed. But is he speed and intensity?
He's not velocity.
Yes, there it
Yes,
is. He's not
there we go.
velocity. Braun Breaker is velocity.
Yeah. Ilya
So we got
Dragunov
speed,
is
intensity,
intensity.
Velocity.
and velocity. That equation is insane.
Physics.
Yeah, I would say velocity beats speed though. So I don't know what velocity versus intensity got.
Hey guys, come watch Monday Night Raw for physics. We're here.
Yeah, we'll get you right.
I'm sure Ilya Dragunov is like, he's doing like Pusha T, making up, in slights in his head. Like, he was trying to spear me. I know he was. Ah!
Yeah.
And then he starts beating himself in the head. So we're probably going to get Ilya versus Braun at some point.
Fire needed.
And I mean, if
Sign me
Ricochet
up.
can stand up again, well, I mean, I guess we'll see tomorrow because on Friday it's a defended speed title against, I think, Apollo Crews.
Oh no, here.
You guys don't watch Speed
No,
every Wednesday at noon
He's not
on
defending
X?
his title. They're trying to find a number 1 contender.
Yeah, to face Ricochet on Friday on Speed.
Oh,
You guys don't watch
Wednesday
Speed
they're
every
doing-
Wednesday?
Dub, you watch Impact,
On X?
okay? Don't act surprised we're not watching something, please. Don't. All right.
Dub watches Level Up. He still watches NXT UK, even though it ain't been on in 3
And
years.
three-year-old NXT UK reruns right after Level Up just to get the feel again.
Dub is intensity. Dub intensity.
Hey
It's
man,
crazy.
A-Kid versus Cassius Ohnos, great match.
Wow. Deep cut.
Deep cuts. Dedication to the graps.
Man,
Much so.
I need speed versus intensity versus velocity.
So Braun's
Time
killing
7.
people. But in other news, guys, I think it's time we get to our favorite show of the week. Of course, I'm
I
talking
keep forgetting to
about
add that drop.
NXT. Because the Gallus boys are back.
And there it is. All right.
Gallus boys are back. We answer to the final boss. How'd you miss us?
I think
Joe
when
Coffey was
they're-
looking right in the camera, and I heard him say E-Ray under his breath when he said, "Did you miss us?"
nothing that he said. He looked at I was like, I was ready because Dub had put, this promo. Dub put in the group chat, this promo was the greatest promo ever. Him versus Bret Hart. Bret Hart can't carry his bags. And I was like, okay, let me check this out.
Wait, what?
I swear
What?
that's in the group chat somewhere. I mean, it said
No,
Bret
hold
Hart slander?
on.
Yeah,
And I
believe it.
quote-
Bret Hart slander? Yeah.
Hold on.
and I quote, Dub says, Gallus boys are on top of even Bret Hart. Bret Hart couldn't lace the
Yo.
boots of Joe Coffey,
You're not doing that.
etc., etc. I am speed, velocity, and dub tensity. And I was like, what does this even mean?
E-Ray, let me set the scene for you here. So I was on the BA and Wiseman show yesterday. Another great episode. We reviewed Bound for Glory 2011, and we got to talking about Sting. And I was like, I gave my honest opinions about Sting. Never been a Sting guy. And then we started talking about Bret too. And I explained I still think Bret was kind of a charisma vacuum. Said he couldn't cut a great promo. And then BA was like, no, he got good promos. He got good promos. And I was like, name one. And he struggled. So after the show was over, Wiseman pulled up 3 separate Bret Hart promos. And I was like, exactly. None of these are great. So I decided just to troll BA because I am an actual troll. You have to pay to pass the bridge. And I said, this Joe Coffey promo is better than those 3 Bret Hart promos that you pulled up last night. And were they? What? Wiseman, you saw? It was. It was.
Though, because this is what
Bret
I
Hart
see.
can't talk for shit.
But Joe Coffey did this. Hold on, let me get prepared. Let me twirl my mustache.
Did you miss us? Gallus boys. God damn.
That's it. I was like, and then one of the other brothers came in like,
Gallus.
I was like, what the fuck is this? So I guess it's like I wish I could just understand what you're talking about.
North America.
So all that being said,
It's all right.
after jumping everybody,
Thanks.
the nigga Ivar is hurt again. So he was out of
they
the triple
killed him.
threat for the North American title.
Cause he didn't use his Viking powers.
You're right.
You gotta pray to all the Viking kings, Loki. Like you gotta go to Valhalla or some shit. He ain't do none of that.
Kratos.
Oh, Kratos Grissa, my favorite nephew of all time. Yeah, for sure.
So Joe Coffey replaced Ivar in the North American #1 contender triple threat match. Can we still talk about how this is the best book title in all of wrestling? And it just brings out the best in people.
All the time.
It's crazy.
I agree.
It's crazy because we've
say
given
North
Briggs of
America.
Anarchy shit on this pod for months. He looked great in this match
Until he didn't.
until he took the
You-
double pin.
Dude, he got tag teamed by 2 men.
Hey, yo. Wesley
Hey.
comes back and you don't know how to act. Jesus Christ.
Bukaki Lee double team Briggs of Anarchy. Was fam. Okay.
You're ready for
That's what he said to them. And they were ready. They tag teamed them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't do it. I didn't write that. Like, somebody had to do it. You know who did it? Zava Rain. It's all her fault. She's doing a crazy job. Yes. So the North American title, as pictured to over my right shoulder, best book title in WWE. Again, I come on this podcast every week and tell you guys, because I'm a man of conviction, how wrong I was about the current champion, Obafemi. I didn't see it, but I did what? I didn't do what I always do. I did not give it 2 weeks. And I was wrong. That's just gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Obafemi's great, and his greatness is inspiring others. You got Wesley, aka Bukak Lee, back because he is constantly taking on multiple challengers at all costs. But that shit works. He looks great. That's another thing I had to mention. Wesley comes out. He just has it. It's just such a clever, like, I don't know, just some type of charisma, swag, whatever you want to call it. He just has it. The way he just comes out is like, yeah. He just like, I know I'm the shit. And I was like, damn. I wish someone else that is very much in the same capacity as him had that, or bring that to the main roster. That's it. I'm ready for it now because I feel like he can be he's gonna be something. give it time. Anyway, neither here nor there. The match goes Briggs of Anarchy, Mr. Joe Black,
Joe Black.
and Bukakali. And Bukakali.
Okay. Mr. Joe Black Coffee.
Yeah.
See what you did there. See what you did there.
Thank you. And what a match. They were going balls to the wall. Fantastic shit. I'm like, oh my, they are going crazy. I really was nervous. I'm like, oh shit, I think Wesley's back is broken again. Because crazy
He got
shit they
to
were doing.
be like over 100% now because the spots he was taking, I was like,
Oh, I thought you were
wouldn't
gonna say
take
he
this
has to be
spot.
like more than 65% cyborg. I was like, he's a cybernetic organism.
that too.
Take that.
He's made of liquid metal. He like cut off his hand and pull off the flesh and show you. Because I was like, his spine has to be like adamantium, right? Or something.
Yeah.
Vibranium.
'Cause-
I don't know. Yeah. Something.
Something. Because it's not a regular back no more. We seen him, was it 3-4 months ago? He was walking with a cane and shit. He's all rickety. And
bad.
crying.
It was bad.
Now this nigga's jacked. He got a fake back. He got a backiotomy, and he's going crazy. I'm like, shit.
You
Listen,
go give that shit to
He
Seth
did
Rollins,
all that
bro.
just
What
to
the
catch
fuck?
45 power bombs from Obafemi in a couple of weeks.
45 power bombs from Oba.
That's
Get
what
him
the
out of
ruler-
here.
That's what the ruler does. Boom, boom,
Ooh,
boom, boom.
ooh.
So good.
I love it.
So good.
Yes. So this match has crazy spots. They're going balls to the wall. End of the match ends with excuse me. Briggs of Anarchy getting pinned by both Joe Coffey and Wesley. One took the top, one took the bottom. Just happened.
High load him.
And I was like, wait, 1, 2, I was like, so who won? And I was like, wow, that really sucks. He got pinned by both
It
guys.
wasn't about who won. We just know who lost.
Yeah, right. That's why I was like, damn, well, we know who didn't win. And then, it was announced. And of course, they went to Ava Raine and she said, well, we looked at the tape, which I don't know why you have to look at it because that shit was as plain as the Pacers giving up that game to Boston last night. It's like, yeah, it's over. So you got a triple threat. And just like Wesley asked for, he's like, that's right.
And
So you
Oba was
got-
like, I didn't sign up for this Bukakli.
Right. It's like, yeah, you gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
So we have Wesley versus Obafemi versus Meet Joe Black Coffee.
I'll
So
take it.
let me ask you guys this, because something very interesting happened after that. When Trick Williams came out and wanted to let everybody know that he didn't attack Noam Dar. After he had his little tit for tat with Lash and Jakara, Joe Coffey comes back out and he's like, I bet you're wondering why I'm here after I just got a North American title shot. And then Gallus jumps Trick Williams. Is Joe Coffey going after both of those belts?
Is he gonna be unsuccessful twice? Damn, that's crazy.
Or even worse, is he going to be successful twice?
No, that's
Not
the
a
Dallas
chance.
fan.
Win
in you
2
saying
belts
that.
in one
That's-
night?
That's the fan in you saying that.
All right. Look at
They just
Dub
got back,
Gallows.
Dub. Relax. Nah, that ain't happening.
He's-
Not happening. No, sir. Just because Cody couldn't get his 2 belts doesn't mean Joe Black gets his 2 belts, okay? Not.
I need somebody to have 2 belts, damn it.
Give me 2 belts.
Give me 2 belts.
Somebody.
Give me 2 belts.
Give me what I want.
Bang Bang Gang has 6 belts. I need somebody with 2 belts.
Bang Bang Gang can carry out 6 to 9 belts in a fucking wagon, then Joe Black can have 2 belts. Is that what you think?
So why can't Joe Black Coffee have 2? Let's be real, guys. They give people thank yous for getting people ready for spots.
You're right.
They did.
You've been
They
saying
did it
this
with
for a
Drew
while.
Gulak.
You've been
They
saying
gave
for
him
a while.
a cruiserweight title run for the work he did. Helping the women's roster.
But he
Gallus got
doesn't-
Rock ready for 2 nights of WrestleMania.
But he doesn't have it. And the it is what you need to be one of the champions. And unfortunately, they got 2 very over champions right now. I could see if there were anybody else, but the way Oba's working, ain't no way that belt is coming off of him right now. And Trick just started. He just started his reign, and the crowd still loves him.
Give me 2 belts.
So, I think it's gonna be Mr. Joe Black, no belts. He's not getting neither one of them bitches. But I think it makes for entertaining television. Speaking of somebody who is winning something, we got Tony Stromboli.
Hey,
winning
Italian Heritage Cup champion, baby.
Heritage Cup champion.
Eating
That's
spaghetti
crazy.
out of that cup.
That's crazy. He drank a pure Pinot Gris out of that cup. Crazy. Tony D and the boys are, I don't know. They challenged for the tag belt. They got the Heritage Cup. They're not beating my favorite. Of course, I love the running gag that continues to go with Axiom A Kid. They're like, hey, Axiom, did you ever had to hold this cup? He's like, nah, I didn't. It's like, I wonder what that other guy, A Kid, did. It's like, how far could he have went with a name like A Kid? He's like, what happened to him? Who knows? That shit's great.
And then Axiom laughs at it too, but who hits Luca Crucifino a little hard. Luca's like, the fuck, man?
It's great.
The little things. They do the little things right.
I definitely, during this tag match, because of course Tony D having the Heritage Cup inspired the Crucifino boys, Stax and Luca, to go ahead and get them a title shot. So they did just that. And didn't work out for him.
Can we talk about Luca Crucifino wrestling in pinstripe dress pants?
Can we talk about
It's insane.
Stax? I thought he got paralyzed. Thought he hit him with a paralyzer. I thought he was dead. Because Axiom threw him on his back, released German suplex, and he landed around his neck. And I was like, oh, he dead. I was like, oh, he dead. And he got up. And then Axiom proceeded to give him like what looked like an unprotected, swift yes kick to the face. I was like, God damn, he really don't like this. Like,
What did he do to make
right.
that nigga that mad?
Did he say? He must have said that A Kid shit. It was him. It's like, I'll show you. Like, I'm gonna beat you like you was my kid.
Axiom can't tell his Italian mobsters apart.
Yeah, it was great. He was like, you gonna sleep with the fishes. Anywho, we still got those tag belts still hanging tight. And then what happens?
Too sweet. Whoop, whoop. Too sweet. Whoop, whoop.
Nerd.
OC
Yeah.
said, yo, you nerds aren't dodging us anymore.
The brothers started brothering.
We
They
know you
beat the
guys. We know you guys got something real cool going. This is a magical thing you're doing. Magic Killer. Game
Right.
over.
Well, they did say that. They were like, the Good Brothers keep saying that we're not giving NXT talent a chance. That we're going to definitely do that. And that's why they end up facing the Luca Crucifino brothers. There's their name in my mind. And then they came out and beat their ass. So, you know what? Good work. I am
OC are
enjoying
taking those
everything.
tag belts.
Probably.
I
But,
like that.
I mean, Axiom, Nathan Frazier, they've done a fantastic job with it. I really enjoy them. And I thought both gimmicks or 1.5 were dead on arrival. So, hey, again, what do I know?
You weren't good on like the map superhero?
Were you?
I fucked with that. I mean, I fucked with
Like-
Axiom at least. So I mean,
Did you?
it works.
I liked A-Kid. I liked A-Kid as
We
a
talk
wrestler.
about Axiom
I
more
did
than Dragon
not. He
Lee,
looked
so
funny.
that's something.
But it was in a joking fashion. It was like, wait a second, like this thing is a math superhero. Like you should never get hit then, because you should be able to know and calculate. But apparently, he doesn't know the equation of speed times velocity times intensity. So it makes sense. He had no chance. But again, I
That
think
Wale Chris Brown song "Angles" is Axiom's favorite song.
probably, or I won't go into the other.
Yeah, that's a whole nother meaning to it. But yeah,
But the OC is taking those belts. I think that's. But and better.
Speaking of
than,
angles, gentlemen,
I say better them than
You better not say anything about it.
the Final Testament. But go ahead, Doug.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Speaking of angles, gentlemen, as myself and Booker T saw, there were some angles. Woo!
Oh, yeah, man.
Woo!
So many.
Woo!
Isosceles,
Woo!
obtuse,
Acute, very acute.
couple cute. Sorry.
Huh? What?
What?
Huh? So Fallon Henley wins her match over Thea Hale. Not talking about either one of them, but Jasmine Nix.
Damn.
Whew. That full body suit came in,
I was about to say
stomped out
bodysuit
Thea Hale.
Nix.
I was like, yo.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was, but I was like, I'm a fan. Who is that? Who? Let
In
So
her
now
Fashion
can you
Nova
tell them
finest,
apart, right? Now can you tell them apart?
I was coming here to say that. I was like, they've given us some time where I'm starting to be able to differentiate these characters, and they're not just a bunch of parodies of other characters that have already worked. So now I'm starting to understand the Jasmine Nix.
Because Booker T said starter, put her in the game. You saw what I saw, Vic. Jasmine Nix, starter, put her in the game.
Vic,
What book? What?
Vic was getting in Booker's ass, pause, all night. He was like, I would ask you another question, but I don't want to get you in trouble with your wife.
shit.
They listen to the pod. It's so real. It's still real to me, damn
Shout out
it.
Vic.
And then Jada Parker had another match with Brindley Reese. I believe it says their third match against each other.
I enjoy it.
Proceeded to whoop
I know you did.
her ass. That finisher, guys, that teardrop hip check, just throwing the yams.
Let me find the quote here.
Best finisher in the game.
Vic, look, this is a true story, ladies and gentlemen. Vic Joseph to Booker T. You love Miss Parker. You like Miss Parker. What sticks out about her most? Booker T. Wasting no time,
Immediate
no
response.
pregnant pause at all. Immediate, like the velocity, the speed in which he responded.
this was delivered.
The Braun Dragunov response from Booker T.
Hey, look at her. I was like, what? What do you love about her? Look at her.
Look at
Damn it. Don't you see what I see, Vic?
blind Vic.
Listen here, Vic. Yeah, you gotta see the things. You see the one thing and you see the other thing, and them things be thinking.
Banging.
And then he said something else that was inaudible. completely. But he said it. He got it right the first time. Look at her. And we did with the teardrop hip check that knocked Brindley Reese unconscious. It's like, you know what? A win is a win.
But
A
wait,
win is a win, ladies and gentlemen.
there's more. In the main event of NXT, we had Carmen Petrovich and the Boat, Natalia Neidhart versus Lola Vice. Lola Spice. And Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler, who said, let's leave all that dancing shit back here. And Lola Spice was like, fuck what you talking about.
I'm Latina. That's her.
That was so
kicked
crazy.
in the
Why
head.
that's your response?
I was like,
That's her response to everything.
that's what you gave. I'm Latina. I'm like, this is so cringe, but whatever.
Roundhouse.
I'm Latina.
And then they proceeded
Why
to
are you
lose that
breaking into my
match.
house? I'm Latina. Like, what? That's not a response.
Babe, why you keep punching me in the face? I'm like,
That's actually a response. So I mean, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. You're right. That's a good one.
so they lost the match. Good match.
Have you
Good
ever
tag
dated a
match.
Latina?
Huh? What?
Huh? Have you ever dated a Latina?
Yeah, they're great until they start punching you in the face.
Exactly. And you be like, why are you hitting me? I'm Latina.
Oh man.
Happens every time.
So the match was cool.
Good
Lola takes the pin. Shayna comes in, and let's be real, I thought Shayna was going to turn on Lola for the dancing. Lola
But
was
she
like,
helped her up.
helped her up, and Lola hit her with that Buenas noches, Vic. Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man.
And then to cap it off, started shaking her ass, and not
Right.
just the normal
Juvenile
Lola
style,
Vice
not
dance.
right.
Nah, this was
Not
like
Lola Spice. She
this
went
was
full
college
back
party.
That ass up.
Hey man, hold me up. She twerking, bent it over and busted open. I was like, yo.
For
This
the
is a Tuesday night.
99s and 2000s.
I'm like, she doing this on a school night? What's going on?
Right before they announced, or excuse me, just after they had announced next week, Sexy Red will be in the building, ladies and gentlemen. NXT, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, man.
You get what you get on Tuesday night. If you're not watching NXT every week, weekly show, I don't know what to tell you no more. You missing out. You don't. Do you really love Graps? I mean, do you? We're not.
Do you
Tell
do
them.
you really love these graps?
Oh.
NXT, I love you, NXT. R.I.P. Rick James.
Oh man. I love my NXT. It makes me happy.
It makes me feel right now. It makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling lonely, I turn on Lola Vice. Takes me away and gets me to paradise. Do you love me, NXT?
Only here, ladies and gentlemen. This is high quality entertainment. Let it be known. Yes, thank you, Dub James. And we are the Dubettes. We'll be here every week, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Sexy Red, NXT, Battlegrounds coming soon. But we'd be remiss. We got two pay-per-views happening this weekend. Only one of them we're gonna do a thing for. The other one we'll do a recap. So look at producer. That's why I can't stand this shit. Gotta stop doing it to my fucking AEW. Wait, hold on. Where's my voice?
You gotta stop doing it to my AEW. I bought 42 tickets for myself. My wife, my kids, my dog, they all want to watch AEW with me. And if you don't like it, you know what you can do? You can join the Bang Bang Booty Gang. And I was like, okay.
You gotta stop that, man.
Right.
AEW is not for the niggas, even though the champion happens to be one.
nigga.
But it's
Two of the
okay.
champions. Two.
Okay.
Oh, come on. You got to give it to Willow. Stop.
Both
Yeah.
WWE champions are niggas.
Because wrestling is for who?
Well, actually, all WWE champion, world champions are niggas. Now I'm thinking about it. Swerve, Damian, and Cody.
Gotta stop. and we say that affectionately speaking, of course. But be that as it may, for time's sake, we want to give our picks for King and Queen of the Ring
Yes.
pay-per-view in Saudi. And then next week, of course, we will recap everything that happened at Double or Nothing.
Yeah,
Blackjack
Double or
21, Fold, Chips All In, All Out. I don't know what it was called. Jackpot 76, Vegas. I don't know. More allusions to gambling. Yeah, sure. All of that. But Who got the card up?
I got you. Here we go. 5-match
do
card.
this.
To start, are we
Speed
all picking
champion
Randy
Dub.
to advance to King of the Ring final?
Yeah.
Versus
Gunther.
No. It will be versus somebody to get
who
there.
on what
Tama Tonga, right?
Tama.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we picking Randy to beat Tom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, first match on the card, Gunther versus Randy for the King of the Ring. I feel like we're all picking
Gunther.
Gunther.
Yeah. Easy. Gunther. Unless
He don't need it, but
neither
I feel
of them
like,
need it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's gotta be him.
All right. Gunther for all three of us. Next up, Queen of the Ring. Next question there. Are we all picking Nia to get past Bianca?
Yeah. I am at least.
Yep.
You right? You right?
Yep.
All right. So that makes us Lyra versus Nia for Queen of the Ring. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna pick Lyra.
Pick a Nia.
Wise Man, you going Nia? E-Ray, you going Nia or you going Lyra?
I low-key want to just back out and say Bianca, but yeah, I'm going Nia. Nia needs something. I think this would be a good win for her, and some more stuff that she can be an asshole about on the mic, which is always fun to me.
All right, next up on this card, we got women's world title. Becky Lynch, the man, the Irish lass kicker, versus Liv Morgan in her newly found heel persona that she's starting to perfect a little bit. Wise Man, I see that look on your face that's telling me that you're sick about it, but you're definitely going to pick Liv Morgan.
plead the
Tell me
fifth.
more.
Let's do it.
Oh, that hurts. It hurts.
Wise Man definitely
So-
wishes the Money in the Bank briefcase was still
Oh,
around right now. He would
Jesus.
definitely
I
pick that
wish it
person.
was. Jesus, I wish it was.
Cash
Like,
in.
just come on,
Run
cash
in.
Come on, take that belt off him. Yeah, I wish it was. But if I had to pick Liv Morgan, I can't pick Becky Lynch to win. Sorry. Give it to Liv.
Damn.
And I don't even want to see Liv
It's-
Morgan
it's-
as the champion.
It's definitely Becky.
It probably is.
It's not a question.
But still.
E-Ray is
The-
going Becky.
I don't think the tour can't end just yet. The revenge tour is too fun.
Me and Wise Man are going Liv Morgan.
Oh, should have known. Surprise her. Shocker. Dub's gonna.
Well, you can't say, oh, Dubs is going to pick the white women. They're both white women.
No, I was gonna say Dub's gonna pick the blonde.
Liv's
Come
a
on
little
now.
different.
Oh.
She's a
Gotta
different
be-
kind of white woman. That's
And she said some. She just said some Detroit slang. Dub was sitting there rock hard.
Juice Robinson. Tell you what. If we meet her in Cleveland,
Mad
she say,
Juice
what up, though, to me? Fold.
Rock hard.
Folding quickly.
What's your name again? What up, Doe? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, this never happens to me.
Folding like the Montgomery ball chair. Absolutely. Quickly. Next up on this card, we got IC title match. We got Big Bronson Reed in the spot that Sean said he would never ever be in because he was only going to be in catering. We got the champ, the underdog of underdogs, the man who pulled off the Philly Street Miracle, talking about Sammy Ramadan Rocky Zane, and of course, Mr. It Just Means More, Chad
So
Gable.
good.
All right, here we go.
That might be the match of the night.
E-Ray, give me your pick.
I can't even do it, man. I feel like it's got to be Sammy, but I would not be mad at all. I'm gonna pick our producer Sean Facsimile here. Big Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson.
Gotta do it. He came in and said, listen here, it's about business, and I need my biggest payday yet, and it's gonna be going through you. Look at my eyes. He said that, and I was like, pfft. When a fucking person from New Zealand says that to me, I believe him. Like, that's it. That's all I got. This is gonna force Chad Gable to link up with the Brodies, with the Crodies, excuse me. My apologies, Kendrick. And yeah, Sami Zayn can then go off to bigger and better things.
All right, wise man, tell me why you're picking your doppelganger.
Nah, I think
He's sick.
I think he'll go ahead and
Hate.
he'll fight this one and then go back to catering because Sammy's probably gonna hold this until SummerSlam at release.
Damn.
Oh.
Respect.
Oh, okay.
What a hurts donut.
Okay, wise man's going with the Ramadan Rocky to retain. So I'm torn here. I feel like Sammy's going to retain because I think Chad's still got to be the one to beat him because heel face dynamics. But fuck it, I'm picking Bronson Reed, baby. Let's go. Tsunami. I want them to cut to like the Arabic announcers yelling tsunami. That would just be great. So yeah, going Bronson as well. And to round out this card, we got the United States champion, Cleveland's own Logan Paul of the Impulsive Podcast versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Civil rights icon. Cody LaAnthony Rhodes the Fifth, also known as Homelander. We're all going Cody here, right? Let's be real.
Yeah. Once again. Tell you, it's gonna be a long time before we can just be like, all right. It's not maybe. Like it's such a strong Cody. Oh man, it's crazy. It's very much like I don't even want to say it. I'm not speaking that energy into it, but there's an upcoming election in a couple months, and you can feel the tide. This shit is going a particular way, and I feel like that's how it is with Cody. It's like it's gonna be a long time till we can be like, maybe they might have a. Right now, not a shot. At best case scenario, it'll be a DQ.
Title still ain't going nowhere.
Like shenanigans.
I think story-wise, that's the best thing to happen. They do a DQ and set up an actual like real heel feud for Cody. This one is just Saudi Prince was like, yeah, you know who we want in the main event. It's got to be Logan.
Saudi Prince in his box.
Whoa!
His pyro just for him. Like that'd be great. I'm not mad at it.
Said when I was younger. All right, that is the entire card. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, the middle of the card, there's enough difference to where somebody's gonna be doing shots next week.
Yeah, that's right. On air, shot o'clock.
I'm down with it.
Shot.
Everybody.
All right, so we doing the double or nothing card because this is where the actual graphs are at, fellas. So if y'all want to talk some,
how many matches on that bitch? Like 82. We ain't got time for that
matches,
shit.
All right. Okay, look, and only one multi-man match, so they're listening to you.
Can we just talk about like the champion matches? That's all I want to talk about.
I think they're all
6 of the 8 involved championships.
God damn it! All right, let's talk about. Can we talk about half of the matches? I need the main AEW championship match, TBS championship match, the international title, and either tag or trios title. That's it.
Damn, you don't care about the IWGP title or the TNT championship? Nothing? You don't like the Cope Open? No,
I don't even know who's holding the motherfuckers. All right, hey, wise man, give us the. I believe in you. See, it feels like you're solving the equations like the Flash. You are speed. You are intensity. You are velocity. Man. Give it to us. Give us all the matches in your best Excalibur voice. You got 3 minutes.
3 minutes? It's only 8. It's only 8 matches. All right. Swerve Strickland, Christian Cage, AEW World Championship, Will Nightingale, Mercedes Moné, the TBS Championship. We got the Elite versus FTR, Darby Allin and Bryan Danielson, and Anarchy in the Arena. Timeless, Tony Storm and Serena Deeb go at it for the AEW Women's World Championship. Roderick Strong versus Will Ospreay in the AEW International Championship. Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black for the TNT Championship. Jon Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita in the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta in a fuck you match. I don't know.
Fantastic.
You missed one.
Which one was that?
You missed one.
Chris Jericho
Stop. No.
versus Katsuyori Shibata
No.
for the FTW championship.
That had to have just
I
gotten
knew it was
announced
gonna be
tonight.
Chris
That's the
Jericho.
only way. That had to have just gotten announced tonight. But I don't care about the learning tree. I'm good.
I just wanted to be a dick. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, good. So, guys, this has been. Do y'all really? Y'all want to talk about this? Or
No, you're
do we
good. Don't worry.
recap
We'll
it?
talk about the good ones afterwards. Don't worry about any of that.
Yeah,
Don't worry
'cause
about it.
I feel
I
like
don't
we
even know when
always
I'm gonna
watch.
watch this.
I'm definitely gonna watch this. So if I come down here every time, I don't want to talk about it all the time, but I will absolutely watch it and discuss the aftermath. That's what I can't talk about the before shit because I'm not watching every week. But what I see and what I'm getting, you telling me there's no Will Ospreay?
Yeah,
on this
Will
card?
Ospreay versus Roderick Strong, international championship.
Oh,
That's
gonna
the-
be
that's
a
the match
banger.
I
That's
Yeah,
why I
That's
was
the
like, come
one.
on, you don't want
Yeah.
to talk about
That's
this shit?
the-
I
that's the
knew you was
match
gonna
I
love
wanted.
this
I
match.
don't need to talk about it. I don't need to talk about it.
The
I just
Billy
love
Goat
it.
versus the man who ain't going back.
Ooh, what you doing? That I'm hyped for that. I'm gonna watch that. And
They might want to put this belt on Ospreay, but Roddy might walk into management and like, "Hey, that was work for me, brother. I can't go back."
Can't go back. That's what I said.
They're like, "Roddy, we're not firing you." He's like,
Can't
"Nope,
go back.
not having a title too close to being fired. I'm
Just
not going back. I'm not going back."
Doesn't work for me, brother. It's too close to being unemployed, which means I don't have no money, which means I gotta go back.
I gotta go
And
back.
as I stated before, let me reiterate, not going back.
Not going back.
Just-
Why do you keep saying that, Roddy? I'm not going back. I ripped all the rearview mirrors out of my cars. I don't look behind me for shit. I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
You know what? My child tapped me on the back before. I hadn't seen that motherfucker in 13 years. She had to walk in front of me, and I was like, "Oh, hey, who are you, strange little girl?" I'm
Daddy,
your
I've been
daughter."
following you
Oh,
for 13 years.
hey,
I don't look back. I'm never going back.
never going back.
No one else to tell
You
you,
left
kid.
me at daycare. Well, I don't go back. Sorry.
They told me to go back and get you, and I was like, never going back.
I was like, wait, what'd you say?
What did you say?
And left your ass.
Never going back.
12 years later. Oh, man. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, this has been one hell of an episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed providing it to you. By the way, you can find us at our individual monikers on the social medias, which are posted in the links in every episode prior to this. Go back and listen to all 138.9 episodes prior to this one.
You go back
It's
because
in
we're
there.
never going back.
Never going back. Roderick Strong, your bitch ass. Shout out to Mumbai High. Shout out to Italy. Shout out to Texas. Big Texas. Shout out to the whole Midwest. And shout out to those flyover states that we know who you're voting for. It's okay. It's okay. We all can bond with graps. And if you have a problem with my champions being black, you could challenge me for it. And let's see who wins. I feel like I got again. They said I got a good shot against Logan Paul.
Yeah.
My guy's putting me over. So just like the movie Gladiator with Cuba Gooding Jr., I got a chance. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Good. Wait, what?
You never seen? Oh, all right, let me put you on to something. We'll talk about this after show.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was in Gladiator?
There's an 80s movie called Gladiator. Sorry. Be that as it may.
Throw the fuck off, but all right, whatever.
I'm like Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
Like what?
No.
He one of them niggas in the Coliseum that just got impaled? Like what?
Are you not entertained by Cuba Gooding Jr.? Show me the money. Then he just gets stabbed. Yes. Anywho.
See the nigga they put the metal face over his face?
Yes.
It was me.
And then he opened his face and then they hit him with a fucking mace. That movie was crazy.
And I'm never going back.
Guys, what more can I say?
That's how long Roddy's not been going back. He's been around since the Gladiator times.
He was never
going back.
Never going back.
He escaped the lions, the arena.
Anarchy in the arena? That sounds too much like 13 BC. I'm never going back, brother.
Ladies,
That's why he's never been in that match. He just refuses. He tries to exercise his creative control. Tony's like, you don't have creative control. He's like, yes, I do, because I'm not going back.
Ah, I just want to end the show. Rocky, final boss.
The final boss.
Sing us out of here, please.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Mother. You ready for me?
You're ready?
Guys, this has been another episode of Let Me Book the Territory. Thank you.
NXT.